Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building a home here in the world of Evergreen Harbor, which is the world that came with the Eco Lifestyle expansion pack. And I guess this is sort of mid-century inspired, but this is a pretty simple family home that is tended to be for a sim who is raising her daughter and her nephew. So I think I'm titling this like Aunt Raising Nephew or something like that. But it was an idea I had and I just wanted to create like a simple family home. And I'm thinking she wasn't really intending to have kids or raise her nephew. And so her house is a little bit dated and has a lot of like mid-century decor and it's a little funky. And I really love how this interior looks. I had a lot of fun with this one. You might recognize it if you follow me over on Twitch. I did stream about half of this build over there a week or so ago, and then I finished the rest of it off stream, and I think it came out really cute in the end. It's one of my favorite builds I've done lately. I just think it's really cozy, and the floor plan just worked so well. So I hope you will enjoy it. If you do decide you would like to download this build, by the way, it will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi. Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag MissGryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. But while this is taking form, we need to discuss that The Sims finally today announced that tomorrow we're getting the trailer for Werewolves, and I'm very excited. It was also leaked, the cover art of it, and there's been some mixed opinions so far on what the werewolves look like. I'm very intrigued. I want to see more. It's, I think, very impressive because of it being like a full wolf look, not just some extra hair. It's pretty intense, and I think it looks really cool. I'm seeing some people think that it looks a little weird because it's so human-like, but I feel like a lot of werewolf depictions in movies and stuff are like that, and also it looking a little bit foxy. I'm really hoping it's the hair color is, or the fur color is based off of your Sim's hair color. I think that would be really cool, but regardless, we don't get the trailer until tomorrow, so we won't know until then. It premieres at 11 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. I will definitely be doing a trailer reaction, so if you'd like to see that, make sure you stay tuned, and I will have that posted at some point tomorrow after it releases. I am beyond excited. It's been a few years since we got a new occult. The last one was Spellcasters in 2019, and I don't know. I feel like werewolves have a lot to live up to because Spellcasters didn't do so great, but vampires were amazing. And so I'm quite excited. Also, there were some, there was a bunch of like little pictures and hints all over Twitter over the last couple of days from the Sim Gurus. And it kind of sounds like there might be some conflict between werewolves and vampires, which I'm loving. I think it's going to be so much fun for storytelling. I can't wait to see the build and buy, obviously. And at this point, I don't know if I'm doing gameplay on the channel or not. I guess the trailer tomorrow will reveal that for me. But I do think I will be doing some gameplay over on Twitch. So make sure you follow over there, not only for builds like this, but for future content with the new pack whenever that comes out. I'm assuming if the trailer is tomorrow, it's going to release in like 2 weeks or so. That's usually how game packs go. So sometime this month, we're going to have Werewolves, and I'm very, very excited about it. Because our last bigger pack being a game pack was my wedding stories, and it was really broken, and it was mostly focused on gameplay. There were build and buy items, but they were very wedding focused. So I feel like this one should have a decent amount of stuff that will cater to, I guess, a broader audience. It's not like one activity. Obviously it's going to be occult related, so we'll see how that goes, but I'm very excited about it. But anyway, back to the build, all the werewolf stuff out of the way. You've been able to see what was happening here, so I don't feel too bad talking over it. I just needed to get the excitement out. So the exterior of the build is coming together. I wanted it to be a little bit overgrown. Like, this aunt doesn't really take care of the yard, but it's not too bad. It's just like she doesn't mow the lawn and there's some bushes and weeds and stuff growing around. I thought it looked pretty cute. And I have some activities in the yard as well, like some monkey bars, a place to do some barbecuing, and also a fire pit. So then inside, I really wanted to use these really pretty green cabinets and countertops from the Dream Home Decorator Pack. So I have the kitchen when you first walk in, and then I'm trying to figure out the floor plan. So what I end up doing is having 2 little bedrooms over here in that garage space. We have a back hallway, a bathroom, and then there ends up being the living room in the front and a primary bedroom right behind that. And I do use some of this old crusty carpet throughout because it just feels realistic to an old home like this that hasn't been updated. And the dining space is like in the kitchen area. I really love the layout this has. And I think my favorite spot is definitely the kitchen. It's just something about it made me very happy. And so I was thinking that this aunt has a teenage daughter who lives here, and then she also has her nephew that has moved in, and I had some fun storylines for those kids. Because I was going with the more mid-century look, I ended up putting down some bowling stuff in the aunt's room, and then I was like, maybe she got her nephew into bowling. And then the kid is so good at bowling that maybe he's going to go to college for bowling. So there's a lot of bowling things in his room, as well as some like Bright Chester related items. I just thought it was a really cute idea. So that's what that ended up being. But I will talk more about that when we get to that point. For right now, we are still in the kitchen decorating the countertops, getting a bunch of clutter up here. I really like these canisters from the, what is that called? The Country Kitchen Kit. I think it's a really cute one that has some nice items. There's been a few really good kits now. That one, which was one of the first ones. I also really like the Blooming Rooms kit. And then what was the most recent one we got? The Little Campers kit was adorable. So I'm glad, since kits don't seem to be going anywhere, that at least the quality seems to be improving a little bit with some of the more recent ones. I'm not really interested in cast kits still, but the build and buy ones have been really good, and I still don't know how I feel about if we would ever get another gameplay one, because we've only had the Bust the Dust kit, and that didn't go over very well, and then we never got another one, so I don't know. But anyway, in this kitchen, I am using a table and chairs from the Eco Lifestyle Pack. They're 2 different ones, though. One's like a fabricated table, and then the other ones are ones you can find in the dumpster, which I believe are like replica chairs from The Sims 1. I just love how dated they look. We also have old appliances in here, and the stove and the fridge are right next to each other, which I know is not good in real life, but it is something that happens in real life, and I liked how it looked in this kitchen. I feel like I see it more in older homes anyway, and that's what I was going for here. We have some broken up tile or linoleum flooring in this bathroom. And then I really love this thing from Parenthood. I remember when Parenthood was first coming out, when we first got it teased and had the trailer and all of that. I was really excited about this sink, and it's still one of my favorites. So I included that in here, and just getting a bath mat, and that should be it for that bathroom. I think there's only one bathroom in this house. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only one. And then I decided to extend the size of the primary bedroom and work on this little living room. We decided to, I say we because I did the first part of this on stream, and then my best friend was over when I was finishing it. And we thought it would be a cool idea to have like a little bit of an awkward layout in here, because maybe this aunt originally furnished it for herself. So she has this lounger over here as the main place she sits, and then we got a couch across the other wall. It's a little bit of a different layout than I would typically do for a living room, but I really like it. And then of course have a record player in here, a little vase in the corner, and I'll be getting a coffee table as well. And then of course the TV is up above the fireplace. That was really the only way it was going to fit in here. And I really like how this room comes out. We end up getting some really funky wallpaper in this space as well, which is a base game one. But first I'm figuring out the curtains. These are some from my wedding stories. I don't know why, I just really liked how they looked here. They looked a little bit fancier, and they're not one I typically use. But this is the wallpaper I end up using in this red swatch. And then I also got a bunch of paintings up above the couch. I was thinking that this sim was very well traveled, and they have a bunch of photographs they've taken over time through those travels up above the couch. They probably miss traveling because they have these kids to take care of now. And so that is something that I wanted to include in this space. I was kind of thinking that this aunt had her teenage daughter a little bit later. So she's a little bit older now, and so, you know, these are things that she didn't think she was ever going to be doing, and she misses her travels. So that was the idea there. Just getting a little lamp and a stack of books over by her lounger. I think this is where she spends a lot of her time. And I also put some backpacks over by the couch over on this side. It felt like I was missing something, so I thought I would put those. And we have the parenting board here in the kitchen, as well as a trash can and a... Oh wait, I have 2 trash cans in this kitchen now. I didn't realize I already had one. Oops. That happens sometimes. And then I decided to put this little cabinet here by the bathroom, and I actually covered up the toilet paper so it looked like it could be kitchen storage as well. It just seemed a little odd that way. So just fixing that here with tulle. And then I actually decided to put some pillows on the couch as well, using this meditation stool from the, oh my goodness, the spa day pack. I was like, the wellness pack. What is it called? A spa day. And that actually inspired me to change the color of the sofa to a yellow. And I just think it adds to the charm of this home, all of the fun colors. So I was really inspired by that for this bedroom, where we're using, of course, the bed from Get Famous. That is very much this mid-century, like over the top look, and it's yellow. And I have a lot of built-ins in here as well. I also did a lot of like adding rugs over carpet in here. I was thinking they were trying to cover up the old dirty carpet, but they didn't want to spend the money to renovate and like get new carpet put in. So they just have a bunch of rugs laying around. So yeah, so just using those modular pieces, and also this TV unit from Tiny Living just felt so right in this space. I know in my grandmother's bedroom growing up, she had this really big TV unit, like cabinet to hold a TV that was really narrow like this in her bedroom. So I just thought it was a realistic piece for a bedroom. I've never used it in a bedroom before. It's always been a living room piece, but I think that looks nice, as well as having a vanity in here for this sim to sit down and work on her looks. And I also have the laundry basket in here. I'm pretty sure I end up having a laundry line outside and then a washing machine inside. So you have to hang everything to dry, which I thought was nice. I don't use that very often. I feel like if I use laundry, I have my Sims have a washer and a dryer. So doing one and not the other this time I thought was a little bit interesting. And then I got a couple of poofs in here, as well as a mirror and some artwork. And then we're moving on into the Nephew's room, which is the bowling themed one. I really love the personality in this room. It all started with the bowling rug, because I remembered that the bowling stuff pack had some really fun swatches on the rugs. And then I grabbed this one because it looks like bowling alley carpeting. It looks like the carpeting in the bowling alley I went to as a kid. So I added that in here. And of course, the trophy case. We have the bright Chester bed. And it was just like, this kid wants to go to this college. They're really good at this sport, and let's go with it. So I had a lot of fun with this room. It's very colorful. It's green and black and beige and purple. It's a lot of colors, but I think it has a lot of personality, and it's always really fun when I'm able to do a room that's a little bit different than past bedrooms I've done, because I always get stuck with this is the artsy kid. And that's probably because I went to school for graphic design. I went to an art school, so that's the one I naturally think of. So whenever I do something that's a little bit different, it's really exciting. So yeah, that's what this room is going to be. They have the trophy case up above the desk. I kind of made some built-in shelves over here, and I'm just cluttering them up. We have this little mascot guy from Bright Chester, and I actually end up getting rid of the top shelf to put a like little corkboard thing of little notes and stuff. This one from the university pack, and we also have a bowling trophy up there as well. I'm thinking this aunt and nephew have a really close relationship because of their shared passion for bowling. So yeah, just finishing up this room, getting some CDs on the dresser, as well as a stereo in this space so they can listen to some music. And I think I also get a mirror in here. I just think it's realistic to have a mirror in your space, and a little bowling poster as well that's framed. That's also from the bowling pack. And then we're moving on to the teenage daughter's room. I was really looking to just have a pretty color scheme in here. So I, of course, started with the Seasons bed, which is one of my favorites, that has this deep blue and purple. And then I got like a computer desk and some artwork and stuff over here. I decided to give this teen a trans pride flag. So we have that in here. I was thinking that this was a trans teen, and I love how their room came out. I think it's beautiful. I love the colors, and oh my god, the accent wall above the bed from Dream Home Decorator is one of my favorites. We also have a thing of like hairbrushes and stuff for her to get ready, and some really cute decorations. I always forget that those like skateboards or what have you from Parenthood exist. Oh, and the string lights. Oh, I feel like this is such a dream room. I just had a lot of fun decorating it, and I thought it came out cute, especially that little mirror on the floor from university as well with all the stickers on it. I did swap places for that and this bookcase though, so it didn't look like the bookcase was covering the door. And then we're in the back hallway space, just adding the laundry machine and a couple last decorations before we head on into screenshots. That's pretty much it for this build. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this one. If you did enjoy it, you should give this video a thumbs up. That really does help me out. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already and you'd like to see some more builds. And click that bell to be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Thank you all so very much for watching. Enjoy the screenshots, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.